Your person is undergoing a significant transformation, a process of deep decluttering and detoxification, not just of their physical surroundings but also of their emotional and spiritual life. They are letting go of addictions, codependent behaviors, and unhealthy relationships that have weighed them down for far too long. This includes releasing any toxic habits or behaviors that have hindered their growth and progress. They are consciously leaving behind the people who no longer serve a positive role in their life, those who fail to empower or uplift them. In doing so, they are clearing space for new energy to enter, helping them move forward with greater clarity and intention. This forward movement is also guiding them towards you, as they begin to recognize and value the importance of embracing and nourishing the relationship with you. At the core of this transformation is your person's decision to take responsibility for their own life. They are no longer looking outside themselves for validation or placing blame on others for their circumstances. Instead, they are stepping into their power, realizing that they alone are responsible for the choices they make and the direction their life takes. This newfound sense of accountability has allowed them to start envisioning a future with you, picturing what life will be like once the two of you are married and sharing a life together. This vision is motivating them to continue on their journey of self-improvement, knowing that they need to heal and grow in order to build a strong, healthy foundation for the future you both desire. Part of this growth involves breaking free from toxic mindsets, such as the controlling tendencies and victim mentalities that have held them back in the past. Your person no longer wants to blame others for the challenges they face, nor do they wish to place the burden of blame on themselves. Instead, they are taking full ownership of their actions and decisions, recognizing that this is a vital step in living a life of integrity. It is a beautiful and empowering moment for them, as they finally let go of the need to control or manipulate situations and instead focus on taking responsibility for their own behavior. In the past, your person may have felt weak or inadequate, as though they didn't have enough to offer either to you or to anyone else. They were likely surrounded by people or situations that drained their energy, leaving them feeling exhausted and depleted. This energy drain could have come from various sources, whether it was an unfulfilling job, a toxic relationship, or even difficult family dynamics. No matter the source, your person felt as though life was being sucked out of them, leaving them powerless to make meaningful change. However, this sense of weakness is now shifting. They have found within themselves a newfound strength and stamina, a recognition that they are capable of standing up for themselves. They know that if they don't take a stand now, they will continue to suffer, potentially for the rest of their life. Their higher self is guiding them, helping them to understand that they already possess everything they need to end this painful cycle and step into the next, more fulfilling chapter of their life. This transformation has not come easily. The challenges your person has faced have been difficult to overcome, largely because their ego and fear have been powerful forces working against them. For a long time, their ego prevented them from taking responsibility for their actions, causing them to blame you for things that were out of your control. This led to emotional suffering on your part, as they projected their own pain and insecurities onto you, rather than facing them head-on. But now, their perspective is shifting. They are beginning to see clearly how their ego-driven fear held them back, preventing them from taking ownership of their behavior and decisions. As part of this transformation, your person's root and sacral chakras have been activated, helping them to navigate this period of personal growth and rebirth. These chakras, associated with security, stability, and creativity, are providing them with the grounding and strength they need to move through this process with courage and determination. Since you have remained distant or silent, your person has had to confront their own inner shadows. They are now seeing the darker sides of themselves, the insecurities, fears, and past mistakes that they previously ignored or suppressed. This introspection has led them to reflect on the times when they broke your trust and hurt you, actions that they deeply regret. The distance between you is painful for them. They are feeling the weight of the separation and are longing to make amends for the hurt they caused. They recognize that their actions drove a wedge between you, and they are now eager to bridge that gap. However, they also sense that you may still be distant or even blocking them emotionally, perhaps as a way to protect yourself from further pain. Despite this, your person is determined to heal, grow, and become the best version of themselves, not only for you but also for their own sense of peace and fulfillment. In essence, your person is in the midst of a profound transformation, one that involves shedding old patterns, healing past wounds, and stepping into their true power. They are on a path toward greater self-awareness, integrity, and strength, and this journey is bringing them closer to you with each step they take. I find myself crying in the middle of the night, haunted by thoughts of you. The memories we shared come rushing back, unbidden, and I can't escape them. Every day when you wake up, you may not remember immediately, but it will all come flooding in again, the feelings, the moments, the emotions. We spent so much time together that it seems impossible to let go of. Every second feels like it's trapped in my mind, replaying over and over, a movie I can't stop watching, even though I know it's just a dream now. It wasn't supposed to be this way. I can still picture you so clearly. I see you in that hotel room, on vacation with your family. I was there, too, or maybe it was just in my mind. You looked at me, and your eyes were filled with pain, but instead of coming closer, you walked away, angry and distant. My heart felt heavy, as if it were made of stone, or maybe more like a bag of flour, full, weighty, and collapsing under its own pressure. I stood there, hoping you would turn around, that you'd have the courage to come back and at least say something. But you didn't. You just left, and I was left there, empty, watching you disappear. Later, we crossed paths again. I remember the moment so vividly. You were wearing that blue striped shirt I always liked. Your hazel eyes met mine, and it was like time froze. You didn't say a word at first, but your eyes said everything. They were filled with thought, emotions swirling around, and for a brief moment, they wouldn't let go of mine. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, you spoke. "I've really missed you," you said, and the words hung in the air like something sacred. We embraced, holding each other tightly, as if we were afraid to let go. I inhaled deeply, catching the scent of your cologne, the same scent that had become so familiar, so comforting to me. It was almost enough to make me believe that everything could be okay again. But then, like always, I woke up. I woke up alone, in my empty purple room, staring at the ceiling, realizing that it had all been a dream. That's the cruelest part of it all, how real it feels in my dreams, only for reality to come crashing down on me when I open my eyes. I have to remind myself every morning that none of it is real anymore. You're not here. I'm just a passionate lover, desperately clinging to memories and feelings that no longer have a place in my world. At night, I lie awake, unable to escape the thought of you. Sometimes I don't sleep at all. I just stay in bed, closing my eyes and letting my mind wander to places where you still exist in my life. I dream of you so often that there are times I never want to wake up. Waking up means remembering, and remembering means pain. I still have some of your clothes, and I've never washed them. Sometimes I put them on, pretending that in some way, I'm closer to you, that maybe I can still feel your presence. I sit in front of the mirror, touching my skin, imagining you're the one doing it. You used to call me obsessive, but I don't think that's what this is. This is love, or at least passion, raw, uncontrollable passion. I take long, hot showers, letting the water pour over me while I stand there with my eyes open, hoping to see you in the steam. In my mind, you're standing there with me, your bright blue eyes looking back at me, full of life. I let the bathroom fill with steam until the air is thick and the windows are clouded over, just to make it feel like you're there. I know it's not real, but sometimes I need to hallucinate you to feel alive. It's not obsession, though. It's just how deeply I feel for you. I just want to love you, to hold you. I want to feel your skin against mine, to feel your warmth surrounding me. I miss our conversations. I miss the way we used to talk for hours, about everything and nothing. I could really use one of those talks right now. But you're not here, and you don't want to be. It's like you've blessed me and cursed me all at once. You were an angel once, but now you've turned into something darker, something that haunts me. You've made me stronger in some ways, but in other ways, you've torn me apart. Since the day you walked away, I've been caught between the blessing of knowing you and the curse of losing you.